Now on OK TV, a hot Hollywood sequel with a holiday twist.
If I went that way, that's what I'd get. A tall vanilla swagger latte.
We're giving you a sneak peek with the cast of The Best Man Holiday.
That's why I do movies like this.
And Team OK is giving you a backstage pass to the hit show The Voice. Plus,
well, we've seen Hercules battle monsters, but have we ever seen him battle himself?
also, you may not know them now, but these may be your favorite singers real soon. OK TV, entertainment, gossip, life. Team OK starts now.
Hey, welcome to OK TV. I'm Alex Miranda in the New York City loft. Taye Diggs, Terrence Howard, and Regina Hall are returning to the big screen for part 2 of the movie that helped launch their careers. Ron Pitts is in Los Angeles with more.
It's been nearly 15 years since the cast of The Best Man first got together to deal with romantic rivalries. Well, they're back and things have changed a little. Check out The Best Man Holiday.
You guys friends from work? You guys work together?
Or? Brian's my boyfriend.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
The relationship tangle gets going when Eddie Cibrian stops by the office to see Nia Long. And Taye Diggs gets a surprise.
People are probably, are going to assume that he maybe just works there or something like that, and then he goes up for a kiss, and then they kiss, and Harper's going, what's going on here?
If I went that way, that's what I'd get. A tall vanilla swagger latte.
The Best Man Holiday is an updating of the relationships and complications that have evolved from the 1999 movie The Best Man.
So, Slim, is Jordan your first safari into the enchanted jungle?
But the guys just can't resist giving Eddie's character a hard time about his love life. And Terrence Howard is glad the cast is back, along with director Malcolm Lee.
To literally be able to bring all of us together 15 years later and have a script that's not just as good as the first one, but is better to where we are even willing to take away from our own personal lives and come back together and trust him. There's a great deal of trust. There's a great deal of genius.
Dancing, yeah, that was my favorite couple of days on set. That's why I do movies like this.
What a cast. Boy, that one looks like a lot of fun. The Best Man Holiday opens November 15th.
We are that much closer to finding a winner of NBC's The Voice. The finalists will take the stage next week as the show amps up the drama with the new instant save option. Our Reels reporter Viviana Vigil takes you backstage.
That's right. America took to Twitter to save their favorite contestant. Tonight it was Kat. That means Josh and Johnny are out.
One of you was instantly saved by America's tweets, and unfortunately the other will be going home. America instantly saved. Kat Robichaux moves on.
I never walked out there before on live TV not knowing sort of where the road was going.
Right. Was it in the ear? Was it on the prompter?
It was in the ear.
This InstaSave thing, I'm glad I wasn't a part of it tonight, because that would definitely give me an ulcer.
Well, if I were you, I would immediately go to Twitter and see how many people tried to save you, because there's tons of them out there.
I haven't even looked at it right yet. I looked at my Twitter feed right before to do the voice save thing, and it went from like 12 to like 18,000, like real quick up. So it's crazy. A lot of people are out there voting.
Can I be real a little bit? Because I feel like we're at the place in the show where the judges are being like just really nice.
You're right. There was a moment there, that first live show we did, where everybody was kind of amazing. And I was like, hey, don't forget that if somebody was sharp or if somebody was off, or if there's any advice that you could pass on to them should they leave the show, that's of great value to them. So I think they took that note well.
Do these eliminations get any easier? This isn't your first rodeo.
No, they don't. I mean, I told Carson it is like a little mini finale every Tuesday.
I got to be honest. I mean, I'm happy Kat made it. We have a lot of dudes this year. Yeah. And by the way, I love Josh and I love Johnny Gray. But I was happy to see Kat go. I mean, she'll be a great mix to the live shows as they continue, because she's just so great live.
Well, it's going to be another nail-biting week until the contestants take to the stage again on Monday. I can't wait to see what they prepare, and I know who my favorite is. Do you? For the Reels Report, I'm Viviana Vigil. Hollywood happens here.
Welcome to the gossip. Here's the story you got to know about. Well, over the next few months, 2 movies will be released, both surrounding the Greek god Hercules. One starring Twilight hunk Kellen Lutz, the other Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So I thought I'd hit the streets of New York City, Times Square in fact, to find out which guy you would rather see.
Definitely Kellen Lutz, because he's so hot. He's gorgeous.
Kellen Lutz.
Kellen Lutz. I think Dwayne. The Rock is too old.
Would you be more inclined to see Kellen Lutz's version because it comes out first?
I think in 6 months, like after that, I think people will kind of like be over the Hercules craze. Dwayne Johnson.
Why?
Dwayne just sort of shouts Hercules a little bit more. I think Dwayne is hotter. Yeah.
They both look good. Can I have a side of 2, please?
Wait, what would you do with 2 Hercules?
Girl, you don't want to know.
Well, it seems like the vote is split right down the middle, kind of like a 6-pack. So I guess it will be up to the box office to decide who the winner of this Herculean battle will be.
VH1's You Oughta Know concert brought you Adele in 2008 before she was, well, Adele. OKTV's guest correspondent Nicole Ryan takes you to the red carpet and introduces you to the future stars of the music world.
Are you ready?
Hey, it's Nicole Ryan here hanging out at the VH1 You Oughta Know event. Huge night of music, here to hang out with some up-and-comers. Some names in music you're going to be hearing soon. I had a chance to hang out with Katy Perry the other day, and I asked her who her favorite artist was right now, and she said Haim.
I like this new group that just came out with a record named Haim. They're super good. They're an all-girl band that is rock and roll. And they have the best voices, and they play all their own instruments, and you'd love them.
How does that make you feel?
That's awesome. Insane.
She's a California girl. We're California girls.
I mean, not originally, but she reps
No, she
California.
is.
Is she?
Yeah,
she's
from
from
Santa
Santa Barbara.
You're one of the original You Oughta Know artists. Is it weird to see all the people after you?
I'm just honored to be here. You know, the people are so talented, and I'm really like a fan of everyone that's here. So that's kind of exciting.
There's so many great You Oughta Know artists. I mean, all of them have all been, I mean, everybody here, obviously, and then you go back to Adele and Mumford, you know, and you keep going back to Matt Carney, who's singing with us tonight. There's just so many great artists. So to have that seal of approval is, I don't know, I'm speechless, obviously.
You can catch all the performers when the You Oughta Know concert airs on VH1 November 21st.
Coming up on OKTV, 3 hot new shows heading back to your living room.
It's a lot of drama, of course. It is the CW.
We're in Vegas with the stars from the CW network. Plus, their brother is a huge music star, but Bruno Mars' sisters can rock out too. And the Jersey Shore's Pauly D is getting some good baby news. We've got your gossip.
Hey, I'm Jason Ritter, and you're watching OKTV.
Grab your phone and get ready to Shazam. Later in the show, we're giving you a chance to win a luxurious trip for 2. You won't want to miss it.
The CW is giving the green light to 3 of its new shows, and Maylene Ramey is with the stars in Las Vegas.
The originals Rain and the Tomorrow People will all be back for another round next year. The cast tells you why you should check them out.
The way I recall it, he ran you out of town. Left a trail of dead vampires in his wake.
And yet, how fortunate you managed to survive.
It's called The Originals, and it revolves around the original vampires from the Vampire Diaries.
Moi.
That's good all.
And the lovely Marcel, played by Charles, who is the King of New Orleans.
Well, if I'd known you were coming back in town, if I had a heads up.
What? Marcel.
It's a little darker and sexier and edgier.
Sexier?
Yep.
Did you say sexier?
Yeah.
She said sexy, but say it again.
Keep saying sexy for the ladies, boy. Get the viewers, come on.
Another CW show with an equally attractive cast and lots of drama is Rain.
We're engaged, but you have no intention of marrying me.
All engagements really do is hold alliances.
Rain is sort of a historical fiction. It's a sort of like drama account of Mary and her return to French court amidst a bit of suspense, a little bit of action. It's a lot of drama, of course. There's a CW. And it should be a really good time. We have amazing clothes and incredible shoe porn. So all ladies should tune in for that at least.
You had me at shoe porn. Tomorrow People explores the next step in human evolution.
It's this character-driven drama with great relationships that just happens to be
surrounded by this incredible environment with superpowers and fantastic situations.
Vampires, royalty, and superheroes, that's quite a cast. Tune into the CW to see what all the action, drama, and buzz is all about.
Okay! From Honolulu to LA and now New York, I'm with the fabulous, beautiful women of the Lilas. And the four of you look familiar. You guys have a brother as well, Bruno Mars. It's like the elephant in the room, okay? He's amazing. Are you tired of hearing about Bruno?
No, he's our brother.
We're so proud of him.
Yeah, it's like me being tired of her. I hear her name all day. I'm tired of all my siblings.
They can call us worse things than Bruno Mars' sisters. I'll take Bruno Mars' sisters any day. I hope he inspires the world that you can go for your dream, you know, and I think in our show you'll see that. Like, we're 4 women and we're 4 different places in our life, and no matter where you are in your life, it's never too late.
All right, so you girls already have a single out. It's called Comeback, which is amazing. Tell us about the inspiration behind it.
You know what's so weird is that I don't know where the inspiration from that song comes from, because we're all probably one to never apologize first to our boyfriend ever, and that song is begging a man to come back.
Do you go further or do you hold back because you're related?
I think we like to push it a little bit as far as we can. Of course, I don't want to hear any sexy lyrics come out of their mouths, but I want to be sexy, but I don't want to see them be sexy.
Here at OKTV, we're all about bringing you guys the latest gossip as it happens. And this week, it is all about reality celebrities and their babies. Editor-in-chief of OK Magazine, Ryan Penchek, stopped by the New York loft to tell us about it.
OKTV's going cover to cover.
Okay, so let's talk about Amber Portwood, famous from Teen Mom. She is finally released and reuniting with her daughter.
Yes, Amber has finally been released November 4th after serving 16 months of her prison term. She was released early for good behavior, and OK has exclusive pictures of her reuniting with her daughter Leah for the first time since her release. Sources say that Amber was really planning on being strong and not crying when she saw Leah, but the minute she saw her, she just burst out into tears. She really hopes to reestablish the relationship with her daughter, and also she plans on going to college next year.
And the Jersey Shore's Pauly D has so much more than just DJing going on now. He has a daughter.
Yes, Pauly has finally met his 5-month-old daughter, Amabella. He flew out to see her. He brought his mother and lots of toys. He's very excited. Sources say that he's really taking being a father serious.
And J-Lo is getting a Barbie.
Yes, Jennifer Lopez has her own Barbie doll. It comes with several different looks, one for red carpets, one for a world tour. She's not the only celebrity to have gotten her own doll. Beyonce already has a Barbie, and Jennifer Lawrence has one for Katniss Everdeen, her Hunger Games character, and Robert Pattinson even has one as Edward from Twilight.
All right, Ryan Penchek, thanks so much for being here. For all these stories and all the gossip and all the good stuff, too, you can check out the latest issue of OK Magazine. It's on stands now.
Coming up on OKTV, a new family of witches is flying on the small screen.
If you were a witch in real life, is there any spell that you would love to be able to cast?
Team OK is talking to the cast of a new Lifetime show. Also, get ready for some drama when Real Housewives of Atlanta star Phaedra Park stops into the OKTV loft. Plus,
everything is much bigger. Everything is more intensified. The stakes are much higher.
we're taking you behind the scenes of the newest Hunger Games movie before you'll be seeing it in theaters.
Hi, we're the Braxtons, and you're watching OKTV.
You love Shazam, and so do we. So grab your phone and get ready to Shazam us for a chance to win a trip for 2 on Princess Cruises' Royal Princess. It's coming up in about 90 seconds. Grab your phone and Shazam us now. To celebrate the U.S. debut of the Royal Princess, OKTV and Princess Cruises are giving away a 7-day Caribbean cruise for 2 with balcony accommodations. Here's your chance to experience the wide selection of culinary options and entertainment, a sparkling top-deck water and light show, and breathtaking views overlooking the water from the dramatic sea walk on the Royal Princess. Watch and win! Shazam us or like us on Facebook at OKTV USA and enter today's promo code. Good luck!
Two generations of modern-day witches living the regular life on Long Island. No big deal. Shandy Finnessy sits down with one of the stars of Lifetime's newest show.
Are you ready? I am here with Rachel Boston, one of the stars of Lifetime's newest drama, Witches of East End. We are at Mystic's Altar, where I hear there's a witches bar inside. You want to go check it out?
Yes.
Let's go.
That's exactly what we need for Witches of East End, the blockbuster powder. Should we hold that?
In the hit show, The Witches of East End, Rachel and her sister, played by Jenna Dewan Tatum, find out they have inherited their family's magic powers.
Then I thought, I'm a witch. I'll just cast a spell to help me remember. So I searched the grimoire, and I found this recipe, which I messed with a little, and then I did it. A spell to help me remember my life from 1906. I baked it into this brownie.
The word witch is actually derived from an old English word that means wise woman. And so to be playing a woman that really is trusting her intuition and learning to step into that power has been really fantastic.
Because you're the kind of guy who thinks yelling in a library makes you a rebel and a rule breaker, when it really just makes you a smug, inconsiderate, disrespectful...
And we are moving over here. Maybe you're a little darker than I thought.
If you were a witch in real life, is there any spell that you would love to be able to cast?
Well, I've loved exploring all of it. I think I would take this, the rose quartz. I would do one for love and compassion.
Rachel sure seems comfortable taking on the role of a witch and tells us a funny story of how that came about.
When I was first cast in Witches of East End, I ran to the bookstore because I wanted to check out as many books as I possibly could before I started filming. And so I'm on the ground pulling all these different books out, and I have a whole stack, and this man walks by and he sees all my books and he goes, "Are you a witch?" And I said, yes.
Hey guys, we're here at the center of the hurricane known as the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It is crazy all the time, but of course the one person who always has it put together is Phaedra Park. And I'm so happy to be joined by you right now.
Well, I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, a true Southern belle. And I wanted to ask you how you can keep it together in the middle of that constantly flowing hurricane. And you're actually here to tell us, coincidentally, you have a new book out called Secrets of a Southern Belle.
Anyone can be a Southern belle. You just have to want to be poised, you know, overly prepared, and never have an off moment.
What is the proper etiquette for a Southern belle when texting another married man?
Well, I actually addressed that on page, if I'm not mistaken, 86. And it's the Southern Belle Code of Honor. And it basically says, if it's not your man, keep your paws off. And I talk about how you should act around other people's husbands. You know, as a woman, you should not even really have long, extended conversations with someone's husband unless their wife is present.
And you show us how to do it on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, which of course airs Sunday nights. Phaedra, thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Coming up on OK TV. Getting hungry for some winter movie blockbusters?
You gave me a chance.
Yes, to live.
No, to do something.
Team OK is taking you behind the scenes of the new Hunger Games movie. Find us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter by searching OKTV USA. And for the latest celebrity news and gossip, go to OKTVUSA.com. OKTV, entertainment, gossip, life.
I love it.
The excitement is building for the Hunger Games Catching Fire. You'll have to wait until November 22nd to watch the movie, but we've got the behind-the-scenes footage of Katniss, Peeta, and Gale in action on the set. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Alex Miranda. Like us on Facebook at OKTV USA for entertainment news and more.
People are looking at you, Katniss. You've given them an opportunity. They just have to be brave enough to take it.
The whole story really just gets bumped up a lot. I think in so many ways the story really takes off, and in the beginning, you know, the first Hunger Games is really about the games themselves, and this one becomes so much more about the politics of it all, and really about how these characters interact with their new environment around them.
No! No! No!
Have a girl who young people can look up to. You know, she's caught in a horrible situation and somehow manages to stay true to herself and not kind of let the system change her. And I think it's, you know, it's a good thing for young people to look up to.
You saved my life. You gave me a chance.
Yes, to live.
No, to do something.
Everything is much bigger. Everything is more intensified. They're back from the games, and you know, everything inside and out of the arena is on a much, you know, the stakes are much higher.
Because of her, they all think they're invincible.